Hello everybody, welcome back. Chelsea won, Nottingham Forest won. It's not the result we wanted going into the international break. It was a really scrappy game and they were good defensively, but it's a game we should have won, especially after they went down to 10 men. I'll get into some stats. In terms of possession, we had 66% possession to their 34%. We had 2.27 XG to their 0.85. We had 22 shots and 8 on target to their 9 to 4. We had 3 big chances to their 4. Each team had 3 big chances missed. We had 582 passes to their 296. We had an 88% pass accuracy to their 76%. We had 11 corners to their 3. We had 12 fouls to their 11. And we had 6 yellow cards, and Nottingham Forest had 2 yellows and 1 red. We do end the match week in 4th because all of the teams that we needed to drop points did drop points. So it's nice to go into the international break still in the top 4, but we should have won this game. The lineup we went with was Sanchez in goal. We went for Gusto and Cucurella on the fullbacks with Fofana and Caldwell as the center back pairing. Enzo and Caicedo in the midfield with Madueke, Palmer, Sancho, and Jackson as the front 4. This game kind of felt like a slap back to reality. Any sort of title dreams are gone because this really was the type of game you need to win if you want to win a title. But I don't think anybody really thought we could win the title, but it would have been nice to compete for it. But we're still a young squad. We're still a young team. Enzo Maresca said, look, we're not title contenders. We can't compete up there with Arsenal and Man City because they've been building that for years and he's only been here for 3 months, which is a fair point. But it is unfortunate to get a draw. It's a draw to me that feels like a loss. The team, they're just too inexperienced to win tight, scrappy games like this. Nottingham Forest were very good defensively. I'll give them credit for that, but they were down to 10 men. We should be beating a 10-man team, regardless of who they are. Robert Sanchez definitely saved us, so credit to him. He didn't really have any crazy mistakes this game, and he had 2 world-class saves at the end of the game. So he got the draw for us, so props to him. But in terms of some of the players, I'll start with Madueke. I thought he was really bad in that first half. But after he got his goal to bring us 1-1 level, he was a lot better and looked a lot more confident. But in that first half, he was really bad. He was selfish. He was making the wrong decision. He was passing when he should shoot. He was shooting when he should pass. It was really poor, typical Madueke over the last 3 games that we've seen. But he got us the goal to give us 1-1 and then looked a lot better after that. I thought Gusto was really bad too, and mostly because he was inverting, and I've said before that he's not the fullback that should be inverting. It should be Cucurella, and he was really poor. I mean, he gave the ball away, his decision-making wasn't great. He looks lost when he plays inverted, and I think we need to have Cucurella inverting and not him. He needs to be bombing down, helping out with the attack, and Cucurella needs to be inverting. I also think Jackson had a pretty poor game. He was pretty much non-existent. I do not think he should have played as long as he did. He should have been subbed out a lot earlier. In my opinion, Maresca waited way too long for those subs. He brought in Neto, which it looked like he was going to bring in Neto earlier, and then Madueke scored a goal, so he waited on it, so that's fair. But Jackson should have been taken off, in my opinion, at halftime, but even at the 60th minute, and Nkunku should have been in that game way earlier. And yes, I understand that, things weren't going great, so you want to stick with the players you have, but that game needed Nkunku. It was crying out for Nkunku, and he only got to see 10 minutes, so he should have been subbed in way earlier, and maybe we would have had a different result, but it is what it is. We missed a lot of chances to win the game too. Notably, Nkunku, Joao Felix, and Palmer all missed big chances to win the game. Joao and Nkunku missed point-blank headers that they should be scoring and winning us the game. And Palmer was unlucky. The Nottingham Forest goalkeeper made absolutely world-class saves to keep them level. But Palmer should be scoring there, and it's a little unlucky, but Nkunku and Joao have to score those chances. They have to. And I mean, if we want to compete at the top level in this league and really push for top 4 or even top 3 and maybe beyond that, this is the type of game you have to win. You have to be able to break down good defenses, especially when they go down to 10 men. I thought once they went down to 10 men, I thought we were going to be able to take that, but it seemed like they played better with 10 men. I mean, they were incredible defensively, but we have to be able to break them down. And in these type of games, we have to take chances that we get. I mean, we didn't get too many great chances, and the best chances we had of the night they didn't take them, which you have to be scoring those chances. It gives me flashbacks to last season where if you played a low block, we just didn't really know what to do. And in this game, it looked like they just didn't really know how to break them down. Nottingham Forest controlled the middle of the pitch really, really well and really stopped us from doing anything in the middle. So they forced us to go out wide and we just could not do anything. So that issue has to be fixed, in my opinion. We're going into the international break 4th in the Premier League. Our next 5 matches are Liverpool away, Newcastle at home, Man United away, Arsenal at home, and Leicester away. That is a tough run. And if these teams don't sit back and defend, which they probably won't, we can probably pull off some results. I think Liverpool away, we might be able to pull something off. I really do think we can, because I don't think they'll sit back and just defend. They'll want to attack and open up, so we'll get chances. Newcastle at home, I think we should be winning that game. Again, I don't think Newcastle will be just sitting back and defending. They'll want to score, which will open them up and we'll get chances. Man United away, I mean, that should be a win. Man United are absolutely horrible, and we should be winning that game. And yeah, I know we haven't won against Man United, especially at Old Trafford, in a long time, but we have to win that game. Arsenal at home, if we could get a draw, I'd be pretty happy with that. And Leicester away, we should be winning. Hopefully, if they just sit back and play a low block, we find a way to break it down and get the win there. But we should come away with a good chunk of points out of these next 5 matches, in my opinion. And depending on how good we play against these teams and how many points we come away with, we can maybe start talking about a title race. But for now, we are where we are. We still have some issues that we need to fix, but I do like the progression. I do like the aggression from the team. I like the intensity. I like the constantly applying pressure and trying to make things happen even when it's not going well. Fighting for each other, fighting for tackles. Levi Colwill had like a John Terry-esque game. He was incredible. He had 1 or 2 goal-saving clearances and challenges. And honestly, it was just one of those games where it just wasn't our day. We got unlucky and we only walked away with a draw, but at least we walked away with a point and not nothing. So I think there are still positives to look forward to, but there were some issues that I think can be fixed. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I will try and get 1 video out during the international break, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time.